Yo, what's going on, guys? Burgh Brothers Media here. And if you haven't seen our 2018 spring real estate demo reel yet, be sure to go ahead and check that out. Today we're going to be taking that video, putting it on Facebook, and running some Facebook ads.
For this episode, we're going to be sitting down with our good friend Max Marker, who's a digital marketing expert for Jack's Digital Media. He's going to be showing us how to run a successful Facebook ad.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good, man. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. So, we were just telling everybody that we just put out this new demo reel and we want to run some Facebook advertisements on it. We figured that there was nobody better to call than yourself.
Perfect. Let's do it. So what's up, guys? My name is Max Marker. As I told you, I am the founder of Jack's Digital Marketing. We are a digital marketing agency based out of Jacksonville, Florida. We focus in PPC ads, social media ads, content creation, and brand development. And we work with multiple industries that include finance, real estate, cosmetics, you name it, we've pretty much done it. So basically, I just want to go in today and show you how to build an effective brand awareness campaign through Facebook.
So Max, sort of give us the first couple steps that there are to running a successful Facebook ad. Okay,
so before we start running our Facebook ad, we really need to consider what kind of objective we want for our ad. What is the ultimate goal we want to get out of it? Do we want more leads, or do we want more awareness of our brand? So in this case, we're running a demo reel video to a bunch of real estate agents in hope that we can get our brand and our name out there. So we're going to choose video views option. Now, something else to determine once we've considered our objective is developing a very engaging piece of content. One thing I'm finding with a lot of ads I've been running is they get lost in the noise of social media. People are posting millions of times a day on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, to the point where it's creating what they call noise. People are scrolling right past your ad. And that's why you really need to have a good piece of engaging content that stands out to the viewer. So in this case, again, we have a great demo reel. It's got music. It's got great shots. So it's going to be a nice ad to run. Now, another really, really important step in this whole ad process is labeling your ads and labeling your ad folders. This is extremely important because you need to stay organized, especially if you're running multiple ad sets at once. So in this case, we're going to name our campaign name Real Estate Agent Video Views. So now that we've determined our objective of our ad and created a nice piece of engaging content that really stands out, we need to determine our targeting. So in Facebook Ads Manager, it gives you an option called locations. And under this locations, it gives you 4 options. Everyone in this location, people who live in this location, people recently in this location, or people traveling in this location. Now, I always recommend going with people who live in this location because you're going to get more qualified leads, just because you're going to be targeting natives of that area. So now we need to determine, what part of the map of the United States we want to target, and that's obviously Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I'm going to go in here to locations and type in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's going to display on the map in a 25-mile radius of greater Pittsburgh. Now, we want to target realtors in the city, so let's narrow that down to a 15-mile radius. And just to mention, we can go broad in the sense where we can go radius targeting, but we can also target people by zip codes as well.
Okay.
So tell me, if we wanted to reach out to realtors in different states, can we still do that through this ad?
Yes, so you can go and add multiple locations under maps. However, I would not recommend doing it under the same ad set. That being said, because generally we're going to be running smaller budgets. And if you're running a smaller budget with a huge location, you're not going to get your ad in front of the people that you want to get your ad in front of.
Okay.
I would recommend breaking that down, and that way you can also track metrics to see which location does better as far
I
as
see.
How well the ad performed.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now that we've determined, we're going to be targeting realtors in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in a 15-mile circumference, we need to determine our age. So, guys, what age did you want to target?
I would say that we'd like to target the age group of anybody from the range of 25 to 60. This lets the young entrepreneurs who are hustlers be able to see the ad, and then also people who are on Facebook that are, talking with their family members see the ad as well.
So the realtors that you've been working with, are they primarily male or female, or do you work with both male and female?
I would say it's probably about 50-50. We probably work with both just as much.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that regard, we're gonna target both men and women. So now we're gonna go into our detailed targeting, and this is really where it gets cool with Facebook advertising. Facebook, collects data on people, as many know, and they use that data to give to advertisers to target people. So we can target people by interest, by behaviors, by demographics. In this case, we want to target people with the job title realtor and real estate brokers.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select under demographics, work, job titles. I'm going to type in real estate broker, and I'm also going to type in realtor.
I do have a question for you. So when you're looking for all those specific descriptions, what is your preference on, because we can get really specific with it, to an extent. I've seen on there that I can, search for people that are working at Coldwell Banker, so to speak, Is there a certain point where that gets too specific?
So it depends. Sometimes you can get too specific in the sense that there's not enough people in that targeted location with those interests. So Facebook just won't run the ad.
Okay.
Also, something to keep in mind, the more targeting filters you apply to your ad sets, the higher the price is going to be for the ad.
Okay.
Facebook, they realize that the advertiser knows who their audience is, and the more detailed you get, again, the higher the cost per impression will be.
I see. Okay.
But however, that's not always a bad route. If you want to have highly relevant targeted ads, so that's, again, just because it's more expensive doesn't mean that's a bad thing.
Okay.
Okay, so now we want to scroll down and we want to go to the placements of our ads. And one rule of thumb, always go edit placements. Do not do automatic placements.
Okay.
Facebook will put your ads in places on their platform where people just don't see it.
Okay.
So my question for you, is this ad only going on Facebook, or is this going on Instagram as well?
We want to run it on Instagram too. We kept it at 60 seconds on the dot so we could do that for cross-platform.
Okay. So under platforms then, we're going to break this down. So there's the Facebook option, and there's feeds, instant articles, in-stream videos, right column, marketplace. I'm going to tell you right now, uncheck marketplace.
Okay.
And I would leave feeds, instant articles, and in-stream videos all checked.
Okay.
Now under Instagram, I would uncheck stories, just because your ad is not set up to
have a lot of conversions.
Right. And then for this scenario, since we're going for brand awareness, leave audience network checked as well.
Okay.